Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here once again. My name is Bitslam. I'll be your sole commentator for tonight. Yes, I'm alone. You will have to deal with my voice tonight all the time. It's the first, and I mean the very first round of our amazing new series, which I'm so hyped to do. I'm holding my nerves this entire week. It's the Fictional F3. We are racing the Formula RSS, the Race Sim Studio Formula 3 V6. As you can hear the engines, they are not very much hearable. They are pretty quiet, honestly. You can hear it. It's a powerful V6. It's an amazing car, and as you can see, right now, and in the back as well, we are here. The coast of Croatia, yes, it's the country in the Balkans which is denying any beaches to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Welcome to Dragon Trail, one of the most famous track made by Polyphony Studios. You may know it, well, you definitely know it through the GT games, the Gran Turismo games. The latest, most popular one is GT7, and we are here. It's an amazing track. I always wanted to race this. Didn't know we would race it in these cars. As you can see, we all have beautiful liveries as well as Slav. Slams it into the ground. I want to see who is right behind him. Let's go with Mackenzie87. We have a lot of new names as well. It's an exciting new series. We have a lot of tracks. We have 7 tracks total. We have street circuits. We have massive elevation changes. We have a lot of DRS zones that's coming right up. I'm so hyped for this series. We even have real penalty enabled. We have DRS. We have everything you ever known. And the best thing for all the drivers we have tonight is not just the streams, but it's a cash prize pool. The winner of this entire series gets 20 whole euros. Come on, it's 2 organizers, so it's 40 euros for the top 3, but still. We are just small organizers. You cannot want from us some huge prize pool. It's 40 euros total, 20 euros for the winner, 12 euros for second place, and 8 euros for last place. As you can see, we have 15 minutes of qualifying with me already yapping. 4 minutes of the qualifying, and yes, even though I'm alone, I will be a yapper. So tonight is a very interesting race, and I'm very hyped for it. Oops, and I misclicked. Whatever, misclicks happen. But 10 minutes of qualifying to go. We already have some racing on track, and we have a lot of full names. Let's start tonight. Fulvio Phoenix right now going through the 6 laps of sector number 2. Fulvio Phoenix is an Italian, and he's racing us tonight for the very first time. Second, currently you have the most well-known name. It's Smetty. Everybody knows Smetty. Everybody likes him. He's a very likable guy if you talk to him. So the name you know very well, races in a lot of series. Then you have a new name as well. It's Mr. Sigma. You see the Italian flag. The people who are with us since GTT will know who this guy is. His real name is not Mr. Sigma, but he is racing under Mr. Sigma tonight and for the entire race. And he is currently third. Then you have a very well-known name, our championship leader, contender. It's Mekabe. This guy flies, and he made his very own livery, as you can see. The number 11 as an homage to Checo Perez. It is even Checo Perez's numbers if you look. You have the Oracle, you have the Red Bull, you have FI, you have his flag, his name, Tag Oya, Pirelli, ABS, Shell. You have everything you want. You even have Fanatic on this car. It's a very beautifully mastered livery. It's clean. It's very clean, and this is one of the best, well, one of the best liveries you will ever see from a Kambe, as now he's going through the zigzags of sector number 2 as well. Then you have Peter Slav. Yes, Slav's name is Peter. He's still Slav to us. The championship winner in the Proto Sprint Series, now overtaken a pretty huge crash by Mr. Sigma in sector 2. He will definitely be one of the contenders as well. As you can see, he's sparking out this ridiculously beautiful golden camel car. You know it wasn't golden IRL, but we have to get fancy tonight. Then you have Joshua de Jong, or Joshua de Jong. Honestly, just Joshy boy. You know him from our commentating team. He actually wanted to race the series so bad that he told me that he will not commentate till July. This series ends on the 4th of July. That's a fun fact. Then you have Andrea Di Dio, a new racer as well. Not much known about this guy, but hopefully he will show us some very good racing tonight. Then you have a name you know. It's the one and only Lil Skill, or how Joshua calls him, the Big Eminem. Lil Skill is very known at one of the organizers with my co-organizer now sends it into the 2nd position, and he will deliver us some interesting racing as well, I hope. I'm really hyped up. And for now, you can see it's a very hard track, and we are still going on. A new name in quotation marks, Mate Blaha, or how you could have known him in other races, W84ME. So this is very much easier, just Mate. Mate is a very skilled racer, races under Eclipsio Racing, not in this. This is not a team championship. But he is racing, he wants to win some cash money prize as well. Then we have Mackenzie, a new driver as well from the British Isles. He is from Britain. As you can see, that's England, not Britain, what I'm talking about. Mackenzie is sparkling on with the vest livery from McLaren in the 2000s, which a masterful livery. I love it. It's one of my favorite liveries ever. As you can see, we also added a new DRS zone, and there you see the Lotus. The Lotus is of Smetty, which he wanted a unique skin, a unique livery, so he took the Lotus. Then you have our newest registration yet, which is GT. The German driver will try to represent himself, as the first thing we heard from him on the server is how much he loves this track and never seen it in a league. So those are your drivers for the night. Of course, that's me in the pit lane. Yes, I do have the Pilsner Urquell livery. Right before me is Joshua, who has it as well. I am definitely not an alcoholic. Well, with that out of the way, I think it's time to actually show you guys how this track looks like. How this looks like in the beautiful flesh, because this track is beautiful. Let's go with Fulvio Phoenix. I hope he doesn't mess it up at all. It should be a pretty good race, but now he goes from the main straight. We go the top speed 288 km an hour, and it will still rise up. You have your first DRS straight here, then you brake into the 2nd corner. It's a pretty hard braking zone. It's normally 3rd gear. You go uphill, it's left, right, you still go uphill, 4th gear, 5th gear, a little kink, so that's your 4th corner, into the 5th corner, which is full speed in these cars. Then a harsh braking zone that will start your 2nd sector. Is just the 6th corner of the track. Now you go downhill, and this is one of the favorite spots to race, since if you go too fast here, you'll lose your back. You can already see some tire marks there, but Fulvio is just flying through the track. My man, there you go. There was supposed to be a DRS straight here, but it was deemed too small. You break another harsh braking zone. You are now on the Seaside, or the third sector, as I like to call it. It's the Seaside sector. You go, here's the death chicane. It's just number 1, that's the first chicane. Here you go, the chicane of death. 1, 2, like nothing was there at all. And your first DRS zone right here now. Let's see that Fulvio has the DRS wing wide open. Then you brake into third gear once again into the last corner, which is a little bit uphill, a little bit on camber. It's a difficult corner to have. And you go again, DRS straight on, and you finish a lap. And 126.7 is by a second faster than Sloth. And Sloth is on softs. Fulvio, I think Fulvio joined, and he is here to dominate. Because I have never, and I mean never, seen anything like this from another driver. Being that fast. By the way, Smetty is 4th, Equi is 5th, Mekambe is 7th. This track will pose great challenges. And I mean it, it will be a very fun race tonight. Of course, it's points for the top 10. The points are separated by 2-point gaps, so it's better than last time around. Yes, it is better than last time around. But my question is, where did Fulvio come from and how is he this fast? Obviously, open wheelers do have a lot of favorite people. I think that the added prize is just the cherry on top for this very series. It's 2 minutes and 37 seconds, and we have a new arrival, which you very much known. He's in every series I commentate for now. It's Louis Rubiales, who joins as the 13th driver on the grid. That's wild. So we have 14 registrations, we have 13 cars, we almost have a full grid. Who is missing tonight? We have 15 drivers. Thomas Varkish didn't make an appearance tonight yet. Suyash didn't make an appearance. Wait, so how many people are we missing? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we are missing quite a lot, I guess, because there are 13 people on track. We are missing 2 people, so it's Thomas Varkish and Suyash. And that's the people we are missing tonight. So, yes, you joined the C Mate crash. That's quite unfortunate, I have to say. So we did start a little bit late. It's 1.5 minutes to go. Equi is having troubles. See, like, it's in the last corner. Luis Rubiales is having troubles in one of the first corners. There goes Mate Blaha. Was it Mate Blaha? It was, right? Yes, it was. Mekambe still first, Slav second. Skill rises up to 4th position. Smetty 5th. Equi 6th. I never saw Equi this low in a race. Andrade Dio now goes 7th. Mate Blaha is just now in the 2nd sector, getting up to the Seaside turn, which that's how I'll call it as well. Since these tracks, all of the tracks we are racing tonight are fictional from what you could gather. I think you can read what most of the racers scan out from what I gathered, which is pretty funny. So this will be very interesting. Mate Blaha is taking that tunnel really, and I mean really close to the wall. A hard braking zone into the last corner of the series. He got, well, technically the last corner is this little king, but we do not count that out, and Mate does not. You get a better lap. I think this will be one of the most, and yeah, I will say it a lot of times, this will be one of the most competitive seasons we will ever see. There's no point in debating that, which, saying that out loud, that a season where I already see a guy being so far ahead will be interesting, is fun. Mekambe into the chicane has experienced death. Loska is on his last lap, Smetty is on his last lap, Mate Blaha is on his last lap, GT is on his last lap, Mr. Sigma is on his last lap as well, and Louis Rubiales is trying to set a lap as he just spins out, so he is gone. Right in front of, that was Slav. Slav is no longer on the lap, he has finished. That's some very interesting lines by Dr. Skill. Where did he get the doctor from? That's my question. From low skill, as now he goes into the Seaside corner, which is a pretty difficult corner to get right. The exit curve is not for the faint of heart, as I saw someone go up. Don't know who it was, you know, it was Mr. Sigma. Ooh, and that's a big into chicane of death for low skill. That's his qualifying run over. Matti Blaha now ends his lap and he finishes it. GT now tries to finish his lap. Does he even have the RS open? He does not even have the RS. What is my guy doing? Yeah, he's going into the pits for sure, and low skill is spinning around in the final corner. Such a shame. But it's... oh wow, that's Slav spin as well. It's Fulvio Phoenix who claims pole position by 7/10. I have never seen something so dominant before. That is just very wild. Well, on to the next session we go. On to race 1. You very much know how we are racing tonight. No DRS in lap 1. That's how we going to do this, and my... there you go. It did lag, but it's fine now. Where is my... there's no beautiful camera. No. That's a shame. Well, we'll start like this. It's Fulvio Phoenix, the Peter Slav, the McCambay, the Little Skill, the Smetty, the Equi, the Andre Didio, Mate Blau, the GT, the Mr. Sigma, the Jan de Jong, Mackenzie, and Luis Rubiales. The lights are going on. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, 6 lights. And the 6 lights are off. And to the Fictional F3 season, we currently start off. Fulvio Phoenix gets an interesting flight home. And it's Peter Slav right now. It's a lot of cars side by side. As I see there, it's McCambay. That's Little Skill on the inside of Slav. Slav currently in 3rd position. Equinox will try to rise again. Now he's in 3rd position, going around the outside in turn 1. McCambay makes a mistake. No, that's Smitty making a huge mistake with Equinox as well. Going down like a sack of bricks, spinning into the 2nd corner. Such a huge shame for the Czech driver. For both of the Czech drivers. Joshua De Jong, who is trying to overtake onto the curbs, but ooh, the curbs are quite big, so Low Skill remains his position. And Joshua, that's a very unsafe region, as Low Skill now gets overtaken by McCambay into the zigzags of turn 2, but it's Slav who's getting really, really close to Low Skill. And McCambay is close as well, as not just DRS, Andre Dio now goes over McCambay. McCambay falls into the 5th position. He qualified 5th. Someone has been kicked. Don't know who it was. It wasn't GT. We still have all 13 people on the grid. But let's go into the 1st lap. I have been what? Kicked? Okay, it's fine. Peter Slav now going versus Under Didio. Low Skill now trying to overtake as well. And what has happened here? We'll be back in a minute. I'm still trying to count it over. I don't know why I got kicked. This is not great news. There is no reason this should happen. Every time I was in the server, it has worked. Let's go back to racing. It's Fulvio Phoenix still in 1st place. Peter Slav now side by side with Andrea Didio. Andrea's showing his fangs out. DRS is now active. That's the main part. That's someone flying roundabout. Who is it? It's McCambay going roundabout into the air. Now falls into the 7th position. Now in the 8th as GT overtakes him. Onto the circuit, Smetty is currently 9th. And the Dragon Trail has proven itself to be such an interesting race. Now it's a little skill. There's a little bit of a DRS train right here. From 3rd to 4th. And the fun is just to be had. I have never seen anything like this. It's Mr. Sigma who will try to overtake him into the corner. It seems like Andre Didio makes a mistake, and it's Lil Skill who makes the worst of it as he gets overtaken by Sigma. But it's the Mr. who will take into the chicanes first. The chicanes are a very powerful part of the track. Oh, Skill goes a little bit wide, but now it's side by side with Mathieu Blah. Now into the tunnel we go. DRS wide open. Lil Skill 10 seconds for illegal DRS usage. What is happening here? Very, very interesting here now. It's Lil Skill who now takes a trip to the gravel and spins right into the final corner. Now GT goes right by, Mekame goes right by as well. Smetty almost gets met by the Dodge driver. Lil Skill is now in 10th position, and Fulvio Phoenix is just going around his day. He has 4 seconds to spare. Go back to the racing. It's Matej Blaha versus Sigma, and I realized I'm still not streaming. I'm still just talking like a radio. I'm sorry for that, but we will make a little bit of cuts. Don't know why I got kicked by a real penalty though. That's a mystery to me as well. So it's the Mr. versus Andre Didio. The third place is very contested as Sigma makes a mistake. He's into the ground, into the barriers. GT is very, very close. That's a pretty unsafe rejoin as Mekame goes right by as well. It's a race for the 6th position now. They're now side by side, and Mekame is so much faster. Into the corner we go. It's Smetty versus Sigma as well. The racing is the closest we have ever seen. And Mekame now in front of GT. Smetty in front of Sigma. Lil Skill makes another mistake. Equi goes 9th. What is happening on Dragon Trail tonight? DRS wide open for all the drivers. GT using the DRS as he is supposed to. But this is one of the most interesting races I have ever seen for now. It's 15 minutes left to go. We are just 5 minutes into the race. We had a lot of stuff happen. You even had a radio show as Lil Skill spins into the tunnel. Such a shame. Joshua De Jong will get attacked by Mackenzie onto the main straight as Joshua almost spins around, and that's Mackenzie spinning around and around again. No, it's spinning. He just lost a lot of power, and it's Smetty now against GT. It's where did he make a mistake? It's on the first corner. Now Smetty is 7th with no one behind him. He has to attack GT. It's the only thing he can do currently. Into the wavy sections of sector 2 we go. Into the first curve, GT just has to keep it on track. He keeps it on track. Smetty right beside him. The slipstream effect in these cars is immense as he just now goes by GT as if no one was there. Oh wow. I didn't expect that by a lot. But seems like the slipstream is one of the largest we have ever seen in our 4 series we have done in the server so far. Well, 3, as GT goes really wide. I think he's using a little bit of, we do not have damage here. But how is Fulvio Phoenix that far ahead? As GT now tries to overtake Smetty, but Smetty maintains the position. GT races by gentleman rules, and everything is fine, everything is good. Very good to know, very good done as GT now just goes onto the inside of Smetty. Smetty left him a little bit too much space. And ooh, that's a spin by Smetty. Very Sequidarius Equi, and Mr. is just into the first corner. Oh my god. Matej Blah is now getting closer to Andre Didio. And Andre Didio, who is that in front of him? Is that a back marker? That's Louis Rubiales. Louis Rubiales. That's not Louis, that's Mackenzie. That's not Mackenzie. Who is that? Yeah, it is. Louis Rubiales gets overtaken in the 4th lap of the race by the top 4. Interesting. Very, very interesting here tonight. Matej Blah now. DRS wide open. That's a really interesting angle into the tunnel. DRS usage is very much useful here as Smetty is getting closer to Equi. We have never seen a battle like this as he goes into the wall. The chicane of death claims another victim and it's Smetty, and I think that's illegal usage of the DRS. Depends on where is the detection zone. The detection zones are green, so it's fine. Mackenzie now getting closer to Joshua de Jong. As I see, no, but what I see is Mate Blaha versus Andre Didio. Where did Mate just get from us? Mate loses a bit of grip and he gets overtaken by Andre Didio. Once again. A very massive overtake as he spins by. That's what I was talking about. The rear just slips out on you. It's a huge crash between Mekambe and Andre Didio. Oh my god. GT overtakes. GT, a new driver, joined just 20 minutes of practice left and he's in the top 5. Remember, the second race is reverse grid. We have actually never, and I mean never, seen racing like this. What are the drivers doing? It's very interesting. GT gets a 10-second penalty. 10 seconds is quite a large penalty, to be honest. But yeah, most of the penalties for cutting might be gone by the end of the race. Honestly, I don't know. But it seems to be fair. Oh, there you have even statuses. Oh, that's a really well made. Now, Louis Reals gets 10 seconds for illegal DRS cutting. Just illegal DRS. Joshua makes a mistake. Where is... Oh, Andra got into the 12th position. Just from that huge crash. Oh my god. He gets sent to the pits or something. He was battling for the top 5. Now he's even battling for points. Yes, there are points just till the top 10. So Joshua and Andre do not get points. Louis Reals does not as well, but he's a worldwide backmarker currently. The racing has gone a little bit stale. It's 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go, plus 1 lap. If anybody is in the stream, be sure to just say anything. You're welcome to say anything in the chat. You're pretty welcome here tonight. As it seems like, because this racing is insane. Very much reminds me of RMP, which we were streaming last day round. But this is even better. Well, as I say, the racing has gone stale. Smetty, yes, words I didn't think I would utter this year alone. Smetty is getting closer to Equi. Equinox is losing some power somewhere because Smetty is just catching him up real fast. Louis makes a mistake somewhere else again, and the gap is just below a second. Will we actually see a Lotus versus the Mercedes here tonight? The hearts that slow against the mediums? That might be my next question. Because Smetty is gaining a lot as Equi outbreaks himself into the Seaside corner, and it's Smetty who takes. Does not take the slipstream. Equi has the slipstream onto the next straight, right behind this chicane of death. As he says, the chicane of death claims another victim. It's Equi currently, and he still gets the DRS because the DRS zone is 2 chicanes away. Which, yes, it's a pretty massive gap between the detection point ends the chicane. Andrade Dio gets over Josh, and now he's in the 11th place, but he has 34 seconds as Mr. Sigma gets a stop and go for speeding in the pit lane. And he's spinning. Oh, he was on the softs. And now he has a stop and go. Where's Mackenzie? Mackenzie is now on the main straight. Can he? Yes, no, he can't. Mr. is back onto the main straight, but Mackenzie has much more speed. Can he overtake him on the hards? It is entirely possible. So, we are watching tonight a very interesting race as Mackenzie is getting very close to Mr. Sigma. Just 0.7 is the gap. We will definitely watch it as a car spin around. Who is it? That's whoa. That was Louis Rubiales spinning around. And that was a horrifying sight to see. I hope he doesn't have a direct drive wheel, to be honest, because that was terrifying. Oh wow. What a crash that was. But 0.5 is the gap. DR is definitely working in favor of Mackenzie. 0.4 is the gap currently. Into the next corner we go. It's just all you ever need, all you ever want. Mackenzie now overtakes him overtakes the Mister as he goes for a stop and go penalty. Let's count the 10 seconds down. A slow skill goes by. Andre Didio will want, because he has a 40-second gap. We should be going down at a rapid pace. So I'm not entirely sure. Do I see Macambe getting close? Mate gets a 10-second penalty. So Macambe doesn't even have to overtake him. Macambe will get the points nevertheless. It's Mr. Sigma still in the pit lane. He's just going out. It will be a race out of the pit lane, as we will see. Mr. Sigma doesn't even have the speed at all. And Andre Dio claims the points that he has previously lost, as is Macambe now diving up into turn 1 of Dragon Trail. And what a master will overtake for Mate Blaha. But right now there's a race in front of them as well. So they have backmarkers in front of them who are racing. That was a really dangerous move from Macambe. But now it's the Mister versus Andre Dio. It's a battle for the 10th position. It's a battle for points. Who would not want points? That's my question. As GT overtakes Equi. Oh no, yeah, Equi falls down. It was a timing bug. But this is a very close race because Mate got left in the dust by Macambe. So they have to let Macambe by. But now they will have DRS wide open. And I see a lot of people here. It's almost like the entire grid just bunched up here. It's Macambe. Ooh! Ooh! Mate Blaha flying into the air. Into the chicane. Smetty is very close into the chicane. He crashes a wall. Who did Mate crash with? Who did Mate crash with? He's out on track in 7th position. That's still a lot of positions left. But it's now Smetty who is in 5th. GT is 4th. As I said, this guy just joined 20 minutes till qualifying starts. And now he's in one of the best positions as... Yeah, there you go. Mr. Sigma now took his stop and go. It's Mate Blaha Orlos go. That's weird. Did Mate actually... Mate is a lap down. Because of the crash, it sent him into the pits. Oh no. Illyria Realis, another 10 seconds. So it's now Smetty in the slipstream of GT. Can he overtake him into the Seaside corner? And as I say, slipstream is very powerful in these cars, and it's like no one was even there. Ooh, as I say that, GT makes his presence very well known. But now he has the DRS for the straight right behind the chicanes. It's chicane numero uno. Then chicane číslo 2, and it's GT who has the DRS wide open, and he is not getting any closer to Smetty. He has a second DRS right here, and I see someone slamming into the wall. It is our Mr. Sigma, but that is pretty dangerous. I should have turned the damage on just so they couldn't do this, but the race, we wouldn't have any racers left. So actually pretty good that I didn't do it. As Joshua gets overtaken by Mr. Sigma, GT is fighting for the 4th place like a lion. He's very close. Equi is getting closer to them as well. It's GT versus Smetty. Where is Phoenix? It's 2 laps to go for the entire grid as Fulia Phoenix now will cross the line to set the timer to 2 laps left. Little skill is getting closer than I can see, and seems like GT made a mistake somewhere, and now there's a looming darkness right behind him. It's Equi who is coming for the top 5 in points. What a race this has been so far, full of action everywhere and every now. Little skill is very close to Mackenzie as well. We have to watch 2 races at once. Seems like the hearts were the best choice after all here. But it's Equi who is the closest. He has the DRS. He just has to make a dive somewhere, somehow. GT has a masterful plan, but it's still Equi who has the better line out of the corner, who has the DRS. And this overtake will be one of the easiest overtakes he has ever done. Just flies by him onto the straights. Little skill had, in the meantime, did get DRS from Mackenzie, I hope. Ooh, but it's a crash into the wall of death. It's not the wall of death, it's not just the chicane. And it's 2 laps to go, as Fulia Phoenix is now in the tunnel for the second to last time, the penultimate time you could say. So here we go. It's Joshua DeShong, 10 seconds for illegal DRS. Pretty weird, my man. But as we go, Fulia Phoenix goes onto the final lap. We will watch this racer. If there's not a battle, as I see Equi getting a little bit closer to Smetty, but it's fluctuating up and down there. It's Fulia Phoenix now having a dominant race by Slav, who just crossed. Ooh, that's a pretty unsafe rejoin by Josh. Into the second sector we go. It's a 24-second gap from Slav to Fulia Phoenix. Mekambe is into the pits. Wait, Mekambe is into the pits? For what? Why is Mekambe in the pits? He cannot pit. Oh no, his tires are gone. But it's Fulvio Phoenix who now goes into the tunnel for the very last time. And in a show of utter dominance as GT. Oh no! Now GT, it's Fulvio Phoenix who crosses the line and wins the first ever race in Fictional F3. In the meantime, Little Skill and Mackenzie finished the race as Little Skill spun in the last corner and Mackenzie gained the 7th position. GT doesn't have fuel, if I'm correct. It's Sloth now who crosses the line in beautiful 2nd position, and it's Smetty who is fighting for his life. He's fighting for that podium. He's fighting like a lion. Mate Blah, 30 seconds added to the final time. It's Ekwi now right out the corner. Right before him is Smetty, who claims his 1st ever, well, 2nd ever podium position on Rain Racers. Ekwi comes in 4th. Mekambe smashes in to the doom wall as he goes for the very last time into the final corner. It's Mekambe, the previous the reigning champion, who finishes 5th in the first race. It's like GT actually ran out of fuel. So now it's Mr. Sigma, his very first race for Rain Racers. He finishes 11th, and Louis Rubiales doesn't even finish the race. Oh. But domination displayed by Fulvio Phoenix. What was that? Hello Marias, you can join the server. I would it's in our description. So currently, if you go onto our YouTube channel, you'll there see the description, series where all kinds of racing are welcome. You click it, and then you have our Discord and our PayPal. So if you are enjoying the commentary tonight, you can donate as well. And I hope you found the link, because I see someone named Matt has joined the server. I hope it's you now. But let's go to the 2nd race of the season, which is Reverse Grid. In the meantime, I will fastly go for water. Don't forget to drink. And it's Mekambe who's first. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back, the lights are still not on. Don't forget to drink. Drinking is very important. But that's weird. Mekambe first, Ekwi 2nd, Smetty 1st, Slav 4th, Phoenix 5th, GT 6th, Mackenzie 7th, Slosko 8th, Mati Blaha 9th, Under the Dio 10th, 11th Sigma, 12th Jejong, 13th Rubiales. It's 6 lights on. The 6 lights are all out, and away we go as Ekwi gets a wonderful start. Catapulted right into the 1st position, but now it will be a battle between him and Mekambe, as Mekambe has on his exhaust fumes is Peter Slav, as Fulvio Phoenix will try to overtake the 4 of them now, but seems like he is not going to do that very soon. It's Mekambe now who is trying to overtake for the lead into the next corner, which is full speed. It's Ekwi who spins out. Ekwi spins out, fortunately. Oh, please do not rejoin onto the apex. He did rejoin onto the apex. That's a very dangerous rejoin by Equinox, and it's Peter Slav versus Mekambe. Now side by side, a little bit touching the walls of the tires. That's pretty brave, I would say, to do in open wheel cars, but whatever you do as Peter now takes the 1st position. It's Mackenzie versus Ekwi. Mackenzie is very close to Equinox. ICCGT is now trying to get overtaken by Andre Di Dio. And how am I getting kicked again onto the race start? My real penalty is active. Ekwi now gets 4th as Mackenzie makes a mistake. Louis Real is disconnected from the server. Andre Di Dio now currently 6th. You see the red screen, I see it as well. GT is currently 8th. Smetty is 9th. He's 2 seconds behind. Phoenix overtakes Mekambe as Mekambe makes a huge mistake in the corner, and now fast. I will try to rejoin. Don't know why this is happening. This is such bullshit. Yes, I'm sorry for the word, but this is such bullshit on stream. Honestly, since I think we will now have a lot of things to do, Ollie Berman receives a 10th place grid drop for the race. Don't know why, don't know how. Because he overtook under red flag conditions. GG's, well played. In the meantime, we are still trying to connect to the server and I don't know what's happening currently on the server. Please bear with me. Peter Slav is still first. Fulvio Phoenix is now currently second. Here you have the stream. Here you have Peter Slav. Here you have Fulvio Phoenix. Here you have Matej Blaha versus Mekambe as now they go into the weaving second sector. It's some very great racing here at Dragon Trail Seaside. And this is what we are here for. And I need to drink. I'm talking too much. Smithy is now trying to overtake Mackenzie. It's maybe a freeway battle with low skill as well. I'm not going to drink tonight, I guess. But now it's a freeway. Can he do something? No, Mackenzie outbreaks himself, but he's still in front of Smetty. Can we get that view a little bit better? Low skill is the best view we got currently. These two guys are really close, but now we go into the chicane as GT makes a mistake. He flips round. Ooh, it's a huge crash with Smetty, who is outside the track. And maybe outside of the race as well. He is a lap behind. It's Slav, now finishes lap under DDO. Overtakes, Mekambe makes a mistake in the final corner. Mackenzie now overtakes him. 4th-6th position. Here goes low skill. Yeah, Smetty is on the pit road. He has DNF, seems like it. Now he's back on track. He was waiting for people to go out. As low skill is now battling Mekambe. Another fight you would have never seen in the meantime, because low skill was always somehow third. Now he's 8th. The open wheelers are definitely not his part. Smetty crashes once again. Gets lapped by Mr. Sigma. And this is going to be a hard race for Smetty. So, low skill is currently the biggest battle. As for your Phoenix is not any close to Slav. So we'll have a lot of questions for server side issues, which I want to know how they are going to work out as well. As low skill crashes out with Mekambe and Mackenzie as well. Mackenzie is into the pit lane. He goes, that you have to rejoin safely, please. Joshua now goes out. Equi makes a mistake in the last corner. Mackenzie DNFs from the server. And the second race is claiming people like flies. So maybe we'll have to turn off track limits, because I do not know why the reverse grid was so weird. Yeah, whatever, I guess. The gaps are monumental currently. So the closest I can see now is Phoenix getting closer and closer to Slav. He takes very carefully depicted lines. These guys are robot on rails. Seems like we have a magician on our hands here tonight at Dragon Trail. Very interesting to see this. I have never seen anyone this fast. But it's Fulvio Phoenix now, just within 1 second from Peter Slav. Into the fast bend. And now on the top of the toppiest hill, it goes down. And this will be pain. You do not need to pay to join the Discord. You do not. Do not pay me to join the Discord. Pay me if you enjoy the commentating, not if you want to join the Discord. That's not how it works. Let's go now. We'll go and try to overtake the Josh, but it's not going anywhere here on the top of the hill. We're going down once again. As Phoenix is very close to Slav as well. But now it's Josh's ball to go. You have really crazy cheese right here. Ooh. Some interesting mistakes as well. Oh yeah, Phoenix is very, very close as Joshua now gets overtaken by a little skill into the Seaside corner. Then it's Fulvio Phoenix who has the RS and is right behind Slav. It will be crazy and it will be a clean overtake for the first position. Why is that happening? And Slav, ooh, that Phoenix he's lagging. He DNF'd. Fulvio Phoenix and his internet, the biggest nemesis on track is Fulvio's Phoenix internet. He's back on what? He's back on track, and Slav will probably have DRS in the 2 DRS zones if he can keep close to him. DRS will be crazy here tonight, as he's getting very close right now as well. It's Fulvio Phoenix versus Peter Slav, and why my voice is dying. I'm very much sorry, but it's into the Seaside corner. Slav tries to overtake, outbreaks himself. He does nothing. He has DRS for the next corner. He just has to make these chickens right. The first, the second, he touches the wall a little bit. It still helps him. DRS wide open. He's very, very close. Point 1 is the gap. Point 2 is the gap. He wants DRS for a second straight as well. He overtakes into the last corner. Do it. He has the space. They are side by side. He has the space. He's currently first. And he has the DRS. He's full in first. If he's not. Whoa, what is this drag race? Oh, I misclicked. I would say, what a drag race. If Fulvio almost had more speed than Slav on the main straight, that would be crazy. Without DRS, by the way, which these races are very much duking it out as Fulvio Phoenix now tries to overtake into a very fast-paced corner. On the top of the hill we go, and down we go once again. It's Fulvio Phoenix. It's all his to win or lose tonight. This will be the most interesting race, and we have seen Equi makes a huge mistake somewhere. It's the third corner of the track. Let's go back to the battle for first position. You see that Phoenix is taking his gap into the Seaside corner. The gap still remains. Makes a mistake once again. But Phoenix is now getting closer into chicanes. It's very, very interesting. The gap is 0.4, DRS wide open. The overtake is all his, but he's still very close. It seems like Slav has some tricks up his sleeve we haven't seen yet. Now it's the second DRS zone on again, and it's Slav versus Fulvio Phoenix. We go once again onto the main straight into the first corner, which is a king, but it's Phoenix who overtakes him with ease. The DRS helping a lot of drivers here tonight, as Losco is now getting closer to Equi. This, as I say, it's not just a slipstream, it's the DRS as well. Skill, do not know if you have the DRS there, my man, but it's Equi who has the corner, and it's Skill. Oh, hey, oh, why is Slav suddenly? What did Slav do? Slav made a huge crash somewhere up the hill, and he is just gone. 5-second gap? Where did that come from? Oh wow. Uloska makes a little bit of a mistake there as Matibla falls to Andre Didio. We haven't even seen Andre being close at all. The overtake was worth it. Mate has the DRS, if I'm correct. Yes, I am. He will have the DRS for the second straight as well. It's a little bit of a cheat code here, having two DRS straights right behind each other. Miss Mate Blaha with DRS wide open. Onto the main straight we go. Into the new lap, 7 minutes and 44 seconds. Josh makes a mistake somewhere down the line. And Mate, it didn't seem that close, but he overtook Andre at the end, and Andre spins him round. What is Andre doing? He has to wait. He has to slow down. And gentleman rules. This guy knows what's doing. That's very much respectable. Hands down. Little skill. Now, getting to try and overtake Equi. This will be very interesting. Little skill versus Equinox on the top of the hill, and down we go. These two drivers haven't battled it out in a long time. Well, they did last race, but they haven't battled it out in a long time. 0.3 is the gap. The slipstream very powerful in these cars. Top of the hill once again, and now we go into the Seaside corner. Can Little Skill try to overtake Equi? Definitely not into the Seaside corner, but I do know what will help him as Mete DNFs from the server as well. Mate Blaha gets a 10-second penalty for cutting. And it's Equi versus Little Skill. With Little Skill taking a really wide line. What a shame. He does have the DRS wide open though. 0.9 is the gap. Will he have DRS for the second straight? He will, but it's very close. Andre against Mate Blaha. Andre overtakes with the DRS. Very well done. Now Mate thinks it through and doesn't go that wall, but now he's side by side with Andre Dio. There we go. It's the fast-paced corner right now. He has the inside line. Andre has to back out. Mate doesn't have to make a mistake. Into the top of the hill we go. Andre will send it down the inside. Will he have a... Definitely he will have a better line out of there. Now they're almost side by side into the twisty sector 2. Little Skill makes a mistake. Little Skill makes a mistake. Joshua, our fourth DNF actually of the day. Just in one race. Andre, that's not the racing line. It's Mr. Sigma versus Little Skill now. Going down the hill from top of the corner. Okay. Ooh. Okay, amazing. I hope that works. Yes, it works. There you go, Matthias. You can use that. In the meantime, this is definitely not working. Mr. Stigma is trying to overtake Little Skill, and Andre Dio is pretty close to Mate Blah, but he's not that close. He is in close for DRS range. But will DRS help him on this straight? I do not think so. 4 minutes left to go. And see that he is not getting quite close, but Sigma who is getting really close, and Little Skill gets overtaken with ease. But now it's Little Skill who has the DRS as Mr. Sigma goes right, and it seems like Equi. What was that from Equinox? But Mr. Sigma has the DRS as well from Equinox. So it's a side by it's not a side by side battle, but it's a battle for the 5th position. As Little Skill is very close. He'll now send it down the inside line of Mr. Sigma, but he doesn't stick. It's such a shame. He's very close to the 6th position. He can feel it in his bones. Andre Dio is getting closer to Matiba as well. The battle for 3rd position is getting closer and closer. We will see it in the meantime, as now we are looking for the battle of 6th position. It's Mr. Sigma versus Little Skill. Will we see a battle? You know, Little Skill has better lines through the 2nd sector. He is getting closer and closer now. It's not DRS. The slipstream has hit. Will we see a pretty overtake here on the Seaside corner? No, we don't. Into the chicanes we go. The first chicane, just an ordinary chicane in 5th gear. No pressure here. Onto the depth chicane we go. Slow skill versus Mr. Sigma. Sigma spins around into the corner. What a shame. What a shame that is. Equi just now. And seemed like little skill will not, but it is Andre Dio who had the slipstream, who had the DRS up here. Interesting. Don't know how I saw DRS. What is that happening? He locked up his brakes a little bit too much and into the uphill corner. He smashes the brakes not to crash into Matti Blahan. Wonderfully done. No crash there. But it was close. It's GT versus Equi. Now we will see him well again to the top of the hill we go, and from top of the hill he will try to send a dive into the inside line. He doesn't do it at the end of the day, but he was definitely thinking about it. Down the hill we go into the second sector. That's a better camera view from Equinox. Actually, is that a camera angle? Yes, please. Equi makes a mistake and he spins around into second sector. Mekambe is far away, like a lot. As GT has his second position secured. But some interesting things happen here. Tonight, Phoenix already has 7.5 seconds, and I hope, yeah, there you go, Matthias. Welcome to the server. You're one of us now. Hope you like it there. Welcome to the jungle. No, I don't want to get copyrighted. Even though my voice is done, as you can hear, it's 1 minute left to go. As Phoenix will get us in the last position. That's new. I never seen that by Discord. But Fulvio Phoenix now goes into the last position, and he's doing 128s. His fastest lap 127.8. So it's very well done by Fulvio Phoenix. And a masterful race for now. You'll just have to make it done till the end. I heard braking. I hope that's fine. Yeah, braking's fine. I'm doing more things than you think of at one moment. I really do miss Hlebik here tonight. And it's Mr. Sigma who is getting closer to the little skill. The 1 second is the gap. Doesn't seem like he will have DRS as he almost spins around once again. He does not have DRS. He's not even close as Phoenix goes into the final sector, into the final chicanes. It's Fulvio Phoenix who goes for the very last time through the tunnel. He sees the last corner. The gap behind him is 8 seconds. He has nothing, and I mean nothing to worry about at all. It's Fulvio Phoenix who crosses the line and wins. He doesn't. It's the final lap. I'm a dumbass. Oh no. Anyway, it's... okay, what has happened there? Everything is fine. Everything is good to go. Now breaking into the corner. They're just in the Seaside corner. Where is Phoenix? Phoenix is just vibing. Phoenix is very much vibing in the car. It feels like him and the car is one. It's beautiful to see it here now and then. Into the Seaside corner he goes. It's Fulvio Phoenix who goes for the first chicane for the very last time. Into the chicane of death for the very last time in the final lap of the race. Through the tunnel, not like what I said, but now it's for the last time. Right before him is Equinox, who can diminish his pain if he just goes a little bit slower. It's Fulvio Phoenix who goes around and Equi does the thing and wins the second race and completes the Grand Slam here tonight in the Fictional F3. Peter Slav now comes in second position. Matej Blaha just went from the left chicane and he's going down the tunnel, from the tunnel into the last corner. Just send it into there. You have 17 seconds. Is the gap under you as I see Mr. Sigma is getting really close. The little skill is going to battle as Matej Blaha goes round. He has 10-second race penalty added to the final time. It's Mr. Sigma versus Little Skill. These two guys are very close. And now it's all just a question of the lines. He will have to dive it into the last corner. Mr. Sigma now tries to dive it. He dives it into the last corner. He is definitely not there. It's Little Skill who is 4 minutes. Sigma who spins. Little Skill finishes 5th tonight. And it's GT who finishes 6th. GT goes 6th in the final race. And it's Sigma who finishes 7th with a 10-second race penalty. No, that's GT. GT has a 10-second race penalty. He is 7th. What a race it has been. Wow. Wow. I have never in my life seen racing like this. It has been amazing. We're going to take the drivers here with us. So it's Matej Blaha, Peter Slav.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I will just take it. It's Meti, and where is the Phoenix?
He wasn't in the
Yeah, I
chat,
see he's in the chat.
Yeah, I'm here.
So we'll take a little break and we'll be back once we have the race winner as well. In the meantime, I'll let you guys look at Low Skill making donuts. I hope he's making donuts. Yes, he's making donuts. And we are back with our interviews now. It's just our top 2 and 3 drivers. Unfortunately, the winner will not join us tonight. But let's start at the first race. It is Smetty who got his second ever podium in Rain Racers. How do you feel?
I feel great, but the second race was so shit I can't even describe it. Since I got sent back to the pits and through Oblivious.
Yeah,
And
you were.
also P1 guy, I don't believe him that he's legit, but whatever.
Okay, do not discuss that on stream. We will have to do a background check.
Yep.
That's whatever.
Yep.
So then we have Matej Blaha, who had an amazing fight with Andre Didio. I think I do not know names, and I will learn the names throughout the series. I'm like a class teacher here. It is Andre Didio. I'm a smart guy. Matej, how was the fighting for first position?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I had a good fight. A little incident here with Andre, but we sorted it out and no penalties were not necessary. So yeah, great fight, great race. Unfortunately, the first race wasn't as planned. I got a 30-second penalties, 20 because of DRS and 10 because of track limits, which are broken. And yeah, I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, that was the idea of the race. Now we go to Slav. You were second in both of the races. You had a fine battle with Phoenix. How do you feel after these races?
I feel actually pretty good. In practice, I practiced a lot, and I wasn't as consistent as in this race. So the consistency surprised me happily. The battle was good. He is really good at trail braking. So I just couldn't keep up, and I then spun in both races a bit. But I just cruised in both races, kinda pushing, a bit chilling, and just finished second.
Yeah, so it was a pretty quiet race for you.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Hope I could say that. Yeah, so did you have any issues with the real penalty?
Not necessarily real penalty. Yeah, just a bit issue, but that couldn't be, It was just unlucky.
There wasn't in my opinion, there wasn't necessarily an issue. It's just annoying that you couldn't use the curbs,
Yeah, that too.
which just your car naturally just gravitated towards them on the exits.
I have a big issue with the track limits and the real penalty. The first thing is the DRS, because I got 20-second penalty because of the DRS. I didn't know that I need to open it after the third lap. So
well,
that
okay,
was
I didn't
really...
know that as well, so
So I get
that's an
20
issue on my
seconds.
point, I guess.
I got 20 seconds because just of that. And yeah, the track limits, I understand when you are really like cutting through the curbs, but I was like 2/3 of my car was on track and only like 1/3 was outside of the white line. I didn't even leave the curb and still got a cut, so the cuts were broken, in my opinion.
I had that problem in practice, but not in race. I mean, in race I had 0 cuts, but the practice was just a different thing. I mean, I had cuts like every 2 rounds or so. I'm not even leaving the track. Yeah, so it was kinda broken, but I hope it will be better next time.
I mean, for me, as someone who races mainly with GT3s, I like am supposed to go on the curbs because that's what I do with the GT3 cars. But this is just broken.
We will fix it. It's fine. So, how are you ready for Circuit de Ajaccio? Our next championship round.
What?
Ajaccio. I would
Zero laps.
I would compare it to like Le Mans because it has a long straight with the RS. That is a
Ooh,
that's a normal straight. So
okay.
How many DRS zones has
One.
it? Just one?
Yeah, the one.
Oh, Jesus, that's gonna be fun.
That will be indeed fun. It will be about consistency, I believe so, and yeah, just we'll see.
I hope you
have
enjoyed the track
never-
race. I enjoyed it hot lapping. So
I have
Yeah.
never ever heard about the track you
You-
just
you
talked
would
about.
probably never hear a lot about a lot of these tracks here. But here are your points here for the night. It's Fulvio Phoenix who is leading by 44 points from Peter Slav. So it's
44.
he has 44 points. It's 2 points for fastest lap. So
Oh my
Points
god.
for fastest lap.
I
yes,
forgot about that. Why is it 2?
um,
Uh,
I
That's a
may have
whole
misclicked,
position.
but yeah, I know. It's funny. Don't worry.
No.
So it's Fulvio
For
Phoenix
us.
first, Peter Slav second, Matej Blaha, Equi, and GT equal on points. They all have 20 points. Low Skills 6 with 18 points. Smetty with Andrea Di Dio and Mekambe all have 16 points. Then it's Mr. Sigma and Mackenzie 87 who in 10th and 11th position who have 8 points. It's Joshua De Jong who has 2 points and is in 12th. And Louis Rubiales who is currently 13th with 0 points. That's your current standings. Unfortunately, the
That-
point system won't be changed, so yes, the fastest laps will remain. Plus, have you heard of the new rule I implemented? I don't think I announced it, so I'll announce it now.
no, I don't know about
Could
that.
I pretty please know my points? You didn't say
36.
them. Okay, thank you.
It's plus 3 points for a perfect weekend, or how it's called normally, a Grand Slam.
No.
Fulvio got a Grand Slam.
No. No. Okay.
So he,
Wait.
I don't know if I
Sometimes
want
you
to
can
implement
make
that
some
rule.
polls.
I
You
don't
can
I
do
okay
that.
I don't know if I want to
I think
implement
the
the rule.
drivers should have voted on that.
Yeah.
Mate,
You
the
just-
rule is not implemented yet. It's not in this season, but it will happen.
It's,
So
This
we
season or
will
next?
discuss that.
probably next.
Which we have to
Can you
discuss
can
that,
you just
how it's
create
inside
a
the
second?
too.
Can you just create a second championship? That
I don't have to
where
research
will
it. We'll
be
talk
all
about
of
that
us?
after
Where-
stream.
No,
I will be here after stream. Just wait for me. Have fun in the lounge chat. Those were your top 3 drivers. Well, top 2 drivers because the first place wasn't here. Your top 3 drivers for the day. My name was Pitsam. I was commentating tonight. I hope you enjoyed this action-packed first race of Fictional F3. And I hope to see you next, where I will see you at Circuit de Ajaccio, which was one of the best tracks that I have ever tested. I was Spitslam, and I will see you next week.